The latest COVID surge is waning, with infection rates falling across much of the U.S., including here in Massachusetts. But hospitalizations and deaths are still on the rise, and we're still far from the finish line in this pandemic. In fact, a 20% spike in COVID cases worldwide last week prompted the head of the World Health Organization to issue this warning today.
It's dangerous to assume that Omicron will be the last variant or that we are in the end game. On the contrary, globally, the conditions are ideal for more variants to emerge.
And that means a lot more testing is likely in our collective futures. The only problem, despite recent efforts at the federal and state levels to make at-home COVID tests more available, it's still difficult and sometimes impossible to get them. The feds are taking weeks to ship their kits, if you're even able to sign up for them. The state government distributed a few million, but in many communities, they're all gone. And stores, if you can afford tests there, are mostly sold out. Here in Massachusetts, we're getting a new weapon. It's a website that crowdsources information about what stores have tests in stock and when. The site is covidtestcollab.com, and it's the brainchild of Olivia Adams, a local web developer who you may remember for stepping in to save the day almost exactly a year ago with macovidvaccines.com, which helped people find available vaccines when they were left baffled by the state setup. More recently, the Globe named her one of their Bostonians of the year. Olivia Adams, good to see you again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Can we go back to that amazing homemade website of yours? How many hits did you get on that site?
We got over 50 million over the course of the few months it was active, yeah.
Do you have any idea how many people you helped get vaccinated?
We don't. So the website was so simple that we didn't track what people were using it, where they went, and if they got what they've actually got appointments or not. So
and you were on maternity leave while you're developing this whole thing. It's a legendary story. Didn't I read sometime in December you're at the hospital with your daughter at one point, and you have a laptop on your lap, I think, and you're on the phone with the governor of Illinois explaining him how to set up his website? Did I get that right?
Yep, we were in the hospital for a testing procedure for my youngest son, and at the same time, I was in the hallway talking to Governor Pritzker.
Why not?
It was insane.
So, what'd you do this time? How are you going to help us all get access to those at-home rapid COVID tests?
Yeah, so the biggest difference between the website that I created last year to kind of bring all of that vaccine information together in one spot, and this website is that this website relies on our users to provide that information because nobody really knows. There's no central location or even multiple locations to find out where, which stores have what tests, et cetera. So what this website does is it allows you to put in the information you know about the pharmacies and the retailers near you so that other people can benefit from that information. So instead of calling around to all the Walgreens near you or driving around 3 different towns trying to find these rapid tests, you can look online and see where people have said there's availability.
And how's it working? Are they available?
Yes. It's funny because there's nothing in Arlington, at least recently, and that's where I live. So I was having a ton of trouble, but I found out just by kind of watching the website over the past few days that there are some CVSs and Walgreens that consistently have them in stock in Burlington or Wegmans down the street or what have you. So there are definitely stores that have them in stock, and it's kind of just a secret until now.
When I said a minute ago when I was introducing you, this is from Massachusetts, actually, as soon as I said it, I realized I might be wrong. You have a wider reach here, do you not?
Yeah, so some people have put in information for other states. I've seen some stuff for North Carolina and Georgia, and somebody put in something for Spokane the other day. It definitely has the most reach in Massachusetts and the most usage, but this website can technically work anywhere in the world.
Do people know about this website? I mean, I assume it doesn't have 50 million hits yet, but is the word getting out?
Word's getting out, but I appreciate continued media through sharing through your program and through other programs so that more and more people can find out about it.
When you were here last time, we talked about how pitiful the rollout of the vaccines were. I am stunned by, I know the intention is good, but how little and how late the federal response has been here. You can, you go online, which I did, to get 4 tests. Theoretically, I'll get them at the end of the month. There's no word. Are there 4 more next month? A lot of people, as you know, if you live in multi-unit buildings, were knocked out of the system. Are you surprised about, yet again, deja vu all over again in terms of tests as compared to the nightmare with vaccines early on?
Yeah, it's not surprising, honestly. I mean, this has been the theme of the whole pandemic, is that it's too little too late. I mean, right now we're in the middle of an incredible surge, and me being a parent of 2 kids who are in daycare, they're not old enough to get vaccinated. We have to get tested all the time. And 4 tests at the end of January is not that helpful. And I know plenty of people who are in similar situations.
Why do you do this? Why'd you do the first one? I can't remember what you said. And why are you doing this? You have a job, you have kids. Why you don't make any money on this? Well, I assume. Why do you do this?
I do it because I am a problem solver at heart. And with my first website, I thought maybe a couple friends would find it and it would be useful, and it just blew up. And that really just made me realize how much of an impact one person can have if they put their mind to it and they share what they've done with the community. And so when I saw this problem come back to me in a different form, I thought, what can I try this time? What new skills have I learned over the past year, and how can I help the community?
When are you announcing your run for governor? Have you announced yet, or you don't know the date?
Definitely not running for governor. Thanks.
That's what she says now.
Sleep.
Olivia Adams, congratulations yet again. You are a problem solver extraordinaire. We'll give the website in a minute, and it's great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Jim. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it here.